We'd like to welcome our next comic, good friend of mine, very funny guy, Josey everybody.
Steel Pierce, everybody! All right. Well, first of all, I feel like I should start by apologizing if I'm not the comic you're expecting to see when you heard the name Josey Rodriguez. It's not an apology for my name. I like my name. It's just that I get some interesting reactions to it sometimes in regard to all this whiteness on my face. Like this one time, I was at a bar in a new town where I didn't know anybody. And I was having a good time. I was having a conversation with some new people, and it was all going normally until it came time to settle up my tab and my last name came up. Someone asked me what was up with that, which I laughed it off, and I told him I'm Cuban American, as well as Irish and a bunch of other things. And his response to that was, "Oh, so you're one of those secret Mexicans." And I know I should have been offended. But it made me feel kind of cool. Like, I don't know what those secret Mexicans are, but yeah, I think I want to be one. What does that job entail? Like adding avocado to people's foods when they're not looking? Making sure white people have the correct pronunciation of Chipotle? Keeping all you safe from the goddamn chupacabra? Sign me up! Be a secret Mexican any day. Alright, does anyone else have a music playlist that's intended for having sex? But you don't actually have that much sex, so you just listen to it when you're cooking dinner? It's the next best thing, right? I'll be in the kitchen just like, what you want to? Do about love. It's a great playlist, guys. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some older stuff like Marvin Gaye, newer stuff like Anderson .Paak. It's got a good combination of like R&B slow jams and slow, sleazy rock tunes. It's got something for everyone. I even put some little Nas X on there in case, you know, I get curious, my tastes change. Fuck it, I just haven't been laid once since I put the thing together. My chicken fajitas have really gone up a step, so I'm gonna count that as a win. I need to get out more is the thing. I've been getting out. I did some traveling recently. I went to Colorado. Anyone been to Colorado? Yeah, it's beautiful. If you haven't been, you should go. There's fresh air, beautiful scenery, a lot of drugs. A lot more of an open-minded attitude about drugs too, which I think is right. I think that's the way things should be. I think it's the way things used to be, like in ancient times. Someone would leave their village, they would go out into the wilderness and they'd do a bunch of drugs and tell everyone what they saw. And everyone would be like, cool. And they'd write it down and put it in the Bible. And you guys seem cool, but some people get offended by that joke. And I know that if you get offended by that joke, you haven't read the Bible. Significant portions of that book are all drug trips. Like the book of Revelation starts when John of the Revelation has an angel come to him and he gives him a pill and says, here, take this. It's coated in honey, so it'll taste sweet, but it'll turn sour in your stomach, and then God's gonna talk to you. That's right, that's how God talks to you in the Bible. You put a sugar-coated pill that turns in your stomach that you got from a guy named Angel. When I was in Colorado, I took some very potent edibles, and I talked to God. Which, when you're a lapsed Catholic like me, it's really more annoying than it is spiritual or whatever. It's like reconnecting with a disappointed grandparent. Like, I was in the wilderness of Colorado, peeking on these edibles, and I looked up in the sky and I saw God in the form of a giant, glowing, green-eyed panther. And he asked me why I haven't settled down yet. So I asked him, well, I don't know, when are you gonna introduce me to someone nice? He said he's the almighty, not fucking Tinder. I can figure that out myself. Fair. Weird to hear God say fuck, but fair. So I said to him, was like, you're my creator, and you didn't really lay off the social anxiety when you created me, so that makes it tough to meet people. That hurt his feelings. He didn't say anything after that. And so, I try to lighten the mood. I'm like, well, the glowing green-eyed panther thing, that's a new look. That's pretty fucking cool. He didn't respond to that. So here I am, high off my ass in Colorado, trying to cheer up God because I hurt his feelings. It's an all right story. I don't think it's gonna go in the Bible, though. All right, everyone, you have all been great. Keep it going on. The next comic. Oh, this This guy's great. Our next comic is the very funny. Put your hands together for Zach Butkovich.